my name is TaylorAnne and welcome to my Little Creative Life. Today's video I wanted to give you a flip through of my composition book. It's about like 99% completed, and it just kind of came together really randomly. I had this composition book sitting in a drawer and I just thought I would use it, kind of no pressure. I saw some videos on YouTube that inspired me. I will try and leave them in the description down below, but one of them was Melanie Sullivan. She does, I think, composition books, and in her videos she mentions Linda Berry, which is like a comic artist, and she uses composition books in her artwork. And so I bought both of her books. They're like activity art books, and I've been enjoying going through these. I really want to do them more. This first book just kind of like came together with a bunch of random stuff. So in my next few books, which you can kind of see, I'm already working on number 2. So make sure you are subscribed if you want to see more of how these composition books kind of come together. I also have number 3 and number 4. I'm seriously obsessed. I'm obsessed. I can't think of another word. Like, I love the black and white, like static composition. What is this texture even called? I don't know, but I love it. I love the black spine. This one is kind of interesting because it's got grid, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to give that a try. And I'm hoping to go through these kind of quickly, like a month or 2 for each one. I would like it to be an everything book, like a planner, a journal. Right now it's kind of reminding me of like a smash book, but I would kind of like it to be my everything book. I also have, when I say I'm obsessed with composition, I'm obsessed. This is my iPad. I bought this cover. Does anyone else look at Zillow like they have the money to buy a new house? I bought this composition like iPad cover way before I was kind of into this style of journaling, and it's kind of reminding me of my old like Smashbook days, just all of the like collage and stuff that's in here. And the size of it, I kind of like the larger size. I've been working in smaller planners for the last few years. Right now I'm working in this Archer and Olive planner, which I kind of like as a bullet journal. I don't really like it as an ephemera keeper or an art journal, because if you add like any sort of medium to the page, it kind of warps. And if you add too much bulk, I don't know, I don't really like how it looks. So I'm really liking these composition books because you can add like so much bulk, you can add so much medium to the pages, and you can write and journal, and there's no pressure. These are so inexpensive, and during back to school time you can pick them up for even cheap enough that you can buy them in bulk and you won't feel bad if you cut one in half. Look at how cute these are, like cut in half. I think it's like my favorite purse size, like a size to take with you on the go, because you can't really fit this whole thing in your purse, which is one of the drawbacks, I would say, to it being like my one journal, my planner piece, or whatever you want to call it, my whatever, is because I couldn't like take it with me on the go. But I feel like if you cut it in half, this can go in my purse. I also found these cute little guys at the dollar store, and these can definitely go in your bag or in your pocket, and they're so little, guys. I'm obsessed. Okay, look at these. Like, I'm just obsessed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. This one is so cute. It's like the perfect size for getting Happy Mail or you can do like weekly spreads, you can do like little drawings. I just set this one up. Perfect size for collecting ephemera. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with these hardcore, and I wanted to flip through this very first one with y'all to kind of, I don't know, just show you what I've been up to. I've been talking for like 6 minutes straight, so I might as well start the flip through. Let's go. I put some of the stickers from my Etsy shop like on the front cover. Oh, I should have done the hollow mushroom. It's probably sold out. This is from my like bug sticker sheet, and I kind of kept it simple. Like I said, I'm obviously obsessed with the composition book motif, so I don't really like want to cover it with pattern paper. I might not even add as many stickers like going forward. I just kind of want a title, at least like the year. I'm trying to put the year on the spine. It's kind of tricky, especially when it gets nice and bulky. Like I feel like it looks really good when you first write it, but once the book gets full, I tried to cover this one with tape, which probably wasn't a good idea. You know what? I'm just trying. Like I said, I just started with these composition books, and so I'm totally obsessed. I'm in the honeymoon phase, whatever, of my composition book journal, and I can't get enough. So I wanted to share it with you in this video, and I hope y'all enjoy it. At first, I kind of started with the book. I think it was this one or Linda Berry's other book. It's pretty similar to this, just different like activities and different art. Same kind of principle though. And I started with that, but then it kind of went in a different direction. And I would like to do more of this going forward in these composition books. I just kind of wanted to fill this one up, so it got filled up with like tons of collage. I was just trying to get this book done. So anyways, there's lots of little comics and like writing up here at the front, a little pen test. This is all stuff like from her book. I just took like photocopy scans with my printer and added them into my book. That's not like, I don't know, kosher. I wouldn't, you know, share her artwork illegally, but for like my personal use, I wanted to keep it in my journal because it's so inspiring to me, like this creepy dog and like talent. Who has it? What? You know? So I was kind of like writing a bunch of stuff and doing lots of pen work and journaling. This is also from her book, The Making Comics by Linda Berry. That's her other book, and there's also syllabus. I'll try and remember to link these in the description. They're pretty cool, pretty fun little exercises full of cute art. This I drew in a different journal, and I just photocopied it. Like, I have no problem photocopying art or something out of a magazine, making copies of it so you have more than one use. So this was the original, then I copied it and took it into Procreate on my iPad, took out the words and then just printed it on some binder paper, and it looks like it was here the whole time, but I didn't have to draw it. So that's fun. And here's some art history. I don't know. Steal like an artist. I think that's kind of what it was. Just talking about like plagiarism versus forgery and good theft versus bad theft. I'm trying not to steal their work. I just wanted to add it in here for personal use. And like, I'm so inspired by other artists in every single thing that, you know, it's hard to like credit everything everywhere. But I don't want to steal it. There's a distinction, and I hope I don't cross that line. Anyways, this page is kind of fun. When I put my hand right here, it just like transports me back to creativity, back to January 2021, a new year and all that. So it's kind of like a teleporting portal. You just put your hand here and it takes you back, and it fills me with creativity. Like, you know, when you start a new journal, you have all that like excitement and all these ideas and creativity. Like, put that on the page, like put that intention, feel it in your hand, and like put it on the page, press it into the book, and like just trace your hand, think about or say the intentions for the journal, and then every time you come back to this page and like put your hand right here, you can feel that, like you can put yourself back into that creativity, or you can feel it like oozing out, and I love it. So this page is like, it's really special. I want to do this in all of my journals from now on. So making sure to date things is kind of a big lesson I've been learning, because I do jump around from like so many journals. These are just the 4 composition books that I have going right now. I also have a ungodly amount of other journals. Oh God, it's embarrassing. Oh God. So I jump around from all of these different journals. So I found that dating things is pretty, not important, but I like to date things from now on, just because I do jump around. It's nice to know when things were completed. Anyways, look at this cute little cow. Oh my gosh, I've become obsessed with cows this year. Oh my God, and this was drawn in January. That's funny. I just bought myself for my birthday, which is in like a week or two, some cow seat covers. So that's funny, that cow has been on my brain all year. This is cute washi tape and just like rooms for journaling and like trying to split things off. This page I just glued in some like bad memories, a letter from an ex, and the like map to a cemetery, just to have them on a page. But you know, like I don't ever really want to look at that page. It's sad memories, but memories nonetheless, so I wanted to keep them. They're just there. This page is collage. It's a mess. This book is such a mess. I would like to kind of refine it and get it a little bit, I don't know, not as crazy. But then I remember my Smashbook days, and I feel like this is more refined from that. I'm just like slowly working on, you know, my style and my sense of journaling. And I really like incorporating things from like packing slips and magazines and brochures, receipts, along with like my stickers and stuff like that. So I feel like this composition book is really gonna work for me. I really like it. I'm hoping I can get everything into like a composition book and a junk journal. That would be my goal. That would be, I think, my like planner piece. Instead of having like a sketchbook, a planner, a journal, a junk journal, like all these different things, I've really just been happy with everything in this composition book, especially when I have like all these different options of grids and sizes. So I've been having so much fun with this lately. It's back to school time as I'm like recording this video, so if you will feel free to go pick up a composition book for yourself, they're on sale right now. This one was kind of a fun one because I was testing out if I could use it as a planner, so I kind of sectioned it off with washi tape and then have a day for each day of the week. I didn't use it as a planner. Instead, I just did like daily journaling. And I kind of like how it looks, but it totally works as a planner, and this is like plenty of space. So if I wanted to do planning, I definitely could, and I want to give it another try. These are stickers from the Dollar Tree, like the wall decal section, and washi tape, and I just journaled around it. I'm really not comfortable sharing my journaling on the internet, so yeah, that's kind of the catch-22. Am I using that word right? of sharing my journals like on YouTube. So here's like a little sketch of my dream studio. Oh my God, guys, a revelation. I'm gonna call it the Little Creative Cottage. I've talked before how I like sketched out my dream creative cafe, and then I stood in that exact building. So like, I hope the same thing happens with this. My little creative cottage in the woods. I just did like a little floor plan. It's probably hard to see in pencil, but the way I manifest things that I put into my journals is unreal. So hopefully one day I will have my little creative cottage. Here's more collage, my local newspaper, and some magazines. I had like a year's worth of Southern Living magazine piled up in my craft room. So one afternoon I just went through and cut out all of like the pretty images, and then I collaged a bunch of them in here. It's a great way to kind of like fill up pages, and I have like all of these beautiful pretty images. I love it. I just saved kind of my favorite things, and I don't have to read like all of the words or look at the advertisements in a magazine. I just get all of the pretty inspiration. And I feel like in the future books, they will probably, like, this is more like springtime and it'll go with spring. This one was kind of all over the place. There's a, like fall and everything, but I think it'll be like a good representation of the times. Oh, see, like here's a Christmas picture with all of these gardening pictures. Anywhere there was like a blank spot, I tried to put in like a sticker from my stash or some washi tape. And I just love it. So pretty. Here's, I don't know, I really like this, how I incorporated some of the magazine collage with my photos. So a picture from our girls' trip from the flower farm, and we got this map. And we also went to a winery, so we got like their flight menu. And I love how the orange flowers go with this like orange map, and it's just like the flowers from the flower farm. And even though like I didn't really take or I didn't print out any pictures of our flowers, just the girls, the beautiful girls, like I love how it goes together. So that's kind of how I would like to use collage more in the future. Like if I have pictures or something to say about my garden, I can use like these. Just since I had like a year's worth of magazine collage clippings to cut out, I just kind of put them all together in this book. I also did like a little bit of journaling. These are in my Etsy shop also. I also have the hollow. This is like my favorite sticker, I think, in the shop for sure. Yeah, so I just did more journaling. I had a lot to say. Here's some wrapping paper and washi tape. More magazine collage and washi tape and a brochure from the dispensary. Collage. This, oh God, this page, I don't really like how it turned out. I like all the pictures and stuff, but I layered this collage, and that just drives me crazy for some reason. And then there's like stickers over here in the side to kind of fill up all of the empty space. I like all the pictures and stuff, but that is like my least favorite page, and it drives me crazy. Crazy journal girl problems, right? Dolly! Oh my God, Dolly! This is, I think, from the Southern Living magazine, so it has lots of like Southern influence. Country music and like, I don't know, lots of stuff in the South. So I'm going to Texas soon. I'm so excited. I don't think we're going like to Waco, but I'm really excited. Like I said, I'm kind of self-conscious of sharing my journaling on the interwebs, so I kind of do like little sneaky spots like this sometimes where I can do journaling in here. I've just kept a list of my audiobooks. I don't know why I put them in there. All 4 of them that I've listened to this year. It's pretty shameful. Here's the same thing that I showed you earlier from the other journal. And here's another little sneaky journaling spot. This is some word vomit. We don't ever need to read that again. We'll just look at James Dane. Oh my gosh, he's so fine. And yeah, I just collaged him in here with a wristband from our bowling debacle. This next page, I think this is like crayon in the background. I think it's actually really cute. I love animal print. So yeah, this is just like a messy animal print. And I made a little pocket with some, I don't know, packaging, and put a bunch of receipts and like cards and whatever in here. I'm a hoarder, obviously, so I never get rid of anything. So if it ends up in a journal though, it's not hoarding. Oh, look at him. I think, what's his name? Justin Thoreau. He's cute and she is fine. So they're a cute couple. I don't know if they're a couple, but they should be. Here's my dream garden. The same thing, like if you draw it, if you dream it, if you draw it, it will come true. So here's my like acre garden plan. It was obviously way too small to draw at this scale, so I gave up pretty quickly and just did some collage here instead. Jeez! I got this out of a magazine and it was so cute. And a little label. I love like these labels from the Dollar Tree. They're here, there, and everywhere. May 22nd. Is it too early to start listening to Christmas music? Never. I'm so excited for Christmas and it's only July. More collage. I love the pretty pictures in a magazine, and I love me a white house. Oh, I love it. If I can't live in a white house, I'm going to live in a black house in the forest. But this is my inspiration for what I would love to turn my current house into, and of course, like my dream home. A girl can dream, right? I just want a white house in the woods, little cottage. Here's some journaling. I kind of like the watercolor background, so it makes it so you can't really read it. All my word vomit. And then I just did like a little scallop border on the top. This is watercolor background. Did I say that? More collage. And then here's like a little sketch. And I dated it. Again, dating it. I'm trying to get better since I do jump around in my journals a lot. I kind of like the little frames that I drew around the collage too. And of course, this little sketch. I just saw it on Pinterest and copied it in here. So cute. I want to do more drawing. Here's some flower background. And I have some Chucks. I want some Vans, some checkerboard Vans. Oh, I was going to grab my phone. My phone case is checkerboard. Gaga, Queen Gaga. I can also journal here. Like I said, I'm kind of uncomfortable journaling or sharing my journaling word vomit on the internet. So sometimes I will go back in. Sometimes I try and like disguise it and keep it hidden. Collage and washi tape and stickers. Look at his mouth and his hair. It's so fine. And a little alligator. So cute. Here's one of like the spots where I kind of tried to like hide the journaling. It's written in red pen. Please don't read it. Oh God. This is why we don't have candles. So yeah, I wrote it in red so that you couldn't really read it. And then I just doodled on this side. There was a huge like paint bleed through. It bled through so many pages. I had to rip them out. It bled through this crayon scribble where you like scribble the lines. And then you like go in and fill in all the little spaces. It bled through. Kind of sad. I mean, crayon is weird anyways, but it was cute. Very sad. These pages stick together. Most of them don't stick together. This one for some reason does. I think it's the paint that I used. It's got a little bit of like a shine. It's a little bit glossy, so that makes it stick. This is out of a magazine, and I love using these old film strips and tickets as like ephemera. So just some like magazine cutouts and stickers from my stash and some decor that I used as journaling ephemera, and it hides my sneaky little 4th of July journaling. This was our road trip, and then I kind of talked about 4th of July under here. There's another one of those little flags hiding some journaling on top of more of like a watercolor background. And I think this was a embroidery pattern or something that I just Mod Podged on here, kind of like traced over and did some collage and layering. There's no rhyme or reason. Like there's drawing, there's art, there's collage. It's a little bit of everything. The spiral technique is like from Linda Berry, just like getting your hand moving and ready to draw or ready to write. You just do a little spiral. Same with this like X technique, I don't know, idea. I love how this like breaks up the page. And oh, I love that. So cute. This is probably off Pinterest also. Yeah, little doodles, collage. This book is just so random, but it was really, really fun to kind of put together. I forgot how much like fun basic collage and basic composition books, you know, the heart of art can be. Just expressing yourself and, you know, playing with glue and crayons and not worrying about really the stickers and supplies. Like I did use a lot of like washi tapes and stuff, but I tried to use lots of like magazine cutouts and packaging from crafters, canvases, and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun. Even my tabs are like business cards and I don't know, packaging off something. So it was, I don't know, kind of freeing to just ease back in to creativity in a composition book. I tried to kind of keep the color schemes cohesive when this one's not a good example, but like neutrals and I don't know, blues, kind of stuff like that when I did collage. But other than that, just wherever I could fit stuff in and wherever there was a blank spot, I would do some washi tape. This last one is just the butterflies that I drew on Procreate. I printed it out on some binder paper, and it's just hiding some little journaling. This book was sitting in my drawer, and it was my mom's. This is like her handwriting, so it's kind of special to have that little bit of her handwriting still, which is one of like the driving factors to me is to like write more. Because when I'm gone, somebody might like looking at my handwriting. So yeah, I just have that hidden under here with some more collage. This is collage out of a Daphne's diary. Some cute little Kira washi tape. Oh, so sweet. And I've been adding a hidden Mickey to the back of all of my books. Yeah, so there's my hidden Mickey. And I also like to have a pocket at the back of the book. So this one has like an envelope from Valentine's Day. And I just have like tons of little, I don't know, collection of stuff in here. And a more collection of stuff in this back pocket. It's nice to have little like scraps of pages in case you mess up or in case you, I don't know, just need extra paper. So that's it. That's the first composition book completed, and it was so much fun. I loved it. Like I said, I'm so obsessed, and I've already started my next one. It's more than halfway done, so I'm excited to work on it. I started this one as way more like painty and background, so that's kind of why I already started number 3, so that I would have kind of somewhere more to write, because this one is already kind of chunky, but not nearly as chunky as my Smash books. They were like huge, so I really like the dimensions of these, which is why I'm so obsessed with them. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. I will try and link as much in the description as possible. Make sure you're subscribed if you kind of want to see how this composition madness turns out. And until I see y'all in the next video, stay stay creative. Bye, guys.